If you're watching this right now, it's not an accident. Something, maybe a feeling deep inside you, has led you here. That's because you are not like the rest. You are part of a small, rare group, the ones being called to something greater. But here's the hard truth. Not everyone will make it. Only 2% will step into their purpose. The rest, the 98%, will fall away. They will give up. They will doubt. They will fail to trust in God's plan. Now, this isn't just some random statistic. Look around you. How many people dream of success, freedom, or a life of meaning, and how many actually achieve it? The numbers don't lie. Most people let fear, laziness, or doubt stop them before they even begin. But you are different. A shift is coming. Are you ready? Something powerful is about to change in your life. The things you've prayed for, the dreams that felt impossible, are moving closer. But this isn't just about thinking positively. This is a spiritual shift, a transformation that will align your life with its true purpose. Maybe you've already felt it. Have you noticed doors starting to open unexpectedly? Have certain people left your life, making room for something new? Have you felt moments of deep clarity, like God is trying to tell you something? These aren't coincidences. They are signs. Signs that you are being prepared for something bigger. But with this preparation comes a challenge. Why most people fail and why you must be different. Let me be real with you. Being chosen does not mean life gets easier. If anything, it gets harder. Look at history. Every great leader, visionary, or spiritual warrior faced struggles most people couldn't endure. Joseph in the Bible had a dream of greatness, yet he was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and thrown into prison before he finally rose to power. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job and told she wasn't fit for television, yet she became one of the most influential people in media. Elon Musk was nearly bankrupt before Tesla and SpaceX became what they are today. Here's what they all had in common. They didn't give up. Most people, the 98%, will hit an obstacle and turn back. They will say, maybe this isn't for me, or, if it was meant to be, it wouldn't be this hard. Wrong. The 2%, the chosen ones, keep going even when everything seems against them. They trust in God's plan even when they can't see the full picture. They understand that obstacles are not roadblocks, they are training grounds. So ask yourself, when life gets tough, do you complain or do you grow? When others doubt you, do you shrink back or do you push forward? When things don't go as planned, do you lose faith or do you trust that there's a bigger reason? This is what separates the chosen ones from the rest. The reward for passing the test. If you pass the test, if you stay strong, you will be rewarded in ways you never imagined. And I'm not just talking about spiritual rewards, though those are incredible. I'm talking about real, practical blessings. Clarity. You will no longer feel lost. Your purpose will be clear, and you'll wake up every day knowing exactly what you're meant to do. Peace. While others are stressed, anxious, and lost in chaos, you will move with confidence. Success. The opportunities, finances, and breakthroughs that seemed out of reach will start flowing effortlessly. Influence. Your voice will carry weight. People will listen because they can sense something different about you. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who just had a certain presence about them? Someone who walked into a room and you could feel their energy? That's the power of alignment. When you are walking in your purpose, people notice. Opportunities come to you. You don't have to chase, you attract. But here's the catch. You must be willing to go through the fire first. Why the 98% fail, and how to avoid their mistakes. Most people fail not because they're incapable, but because they're unwilling. They complain instead of learning. They seek comfort instead of growth. They let fear stop them instead of pushing through. They don't realize that the test is meant to refine them. It's like gold. It must go through fire to be purified. Your struggles are not punishments, they are preparation. Think of the caterpillar. Before it becomes a butterfly, it must go through the cocoon, a dark, tight, isolating place where it literally breaks apart and rebuilds itself. If you cut the process short, the butterfly never forms. You are in that cocoon right now. The question is, will you push through, or will you stay trapped? Practical steps to step into your purpose. Let's get real. It's one thing to hear this message. It's another to act on it. Here are 3 practical steps to make sure you're in the 2% who succeed. Strengthen your faith. Spend time in prayer. Meditate on God's promises. When doubts come, remind yourself why you started. Faith isn't just belief, it's action. Walk like you already have the victory. Cut off distractions. Some people and habits are keeping you stuck. If you're constantly around negativity, gossip, or laziness, how can you expect to rise? Be intentional about your environment. Surround yourself with people who push you toward greatness. Take bold action. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is now. Start the business. Apply for the job. Speak your truth. Step out in faith, even when it feels uncomfortable. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Final warning: will you rise or fall? I won't sugarcoat this. Not everyone will make it. Some of you will hear this and feel inspired, but do nothing. You'll go back to your normal life thinking, that was a good message, but you won't change. And if that's you, you will remain in the 98%. Stuck, wondering why things never change. But some of you, a small few, will actually listen. You will take this as confirmation that it's time to step up. You will move differently, think differently, and act differently. And because of that, your life will never be the same. The choice is yours. The fire of transformation. Why the chosen ones must endure. The pain you feel is not a sign of weakness. It's a mark of growth. If you are experiencing struggle, exhaustion, or confusion in your journey, let me tell you this. You are not breaking. You are transforming. The chosen ones are set apart, but that doesn't mean their path is easy. In fact, it's the opposite. They are tested, refined, and molded through suffering. Their bodies ache, their hearts grow weary, and their minds are pushed to the edge. But here's the truth. This is not a punishment. This is preparation. Think of an athlete training for the Olympics. Every muscle burns, every practice pushes them past their limits, and every setback teaches them a lesson. If they stopped the moment it got hard, they would never reach the podium. The same is true for the chosen ones. Your suffering is proof that you are being shaped into something greater. Every hardship is a lesson, every trial is a test, and every moment of doubt is an opportunity to strengthen your faith. The moments of divine connection. During these tests, something incredible happens. The chosen ones begin to feel an unshakable connection to God. They experience moments of clarity, as if a voice deep within is reassuring them, guiding them, telling them to keep going. Have you ever had a moment where, despite everything falling apart, a sense of peace suddenly washed over you? That was not random. That was God's presence, reminding you that you are on the right path. The world will tell you to rely on logic, to trust only what you see. But the chosen ones know better. They trust what they feel. They know that faith isn't about seeing, it's about believing even when everything tells you not to. The breaking point, when you feel like giving up. Let's be real. Spiritual transformation is not easy. There will be moments when your body feels exhausted, your heart feels heavy, and your mind is clouded with doubt. You may feel like you're being stretched beyond your limits. You may feel abandoned, questioning if God is even listening. You may feel completely lost, unsure of your next step. These moments, these dark, painful moments, are where most people give up. Look around. How many people have dreams they never pursued? How many gave up because it got too hard? They weren't weak. They were just unwilling to endure. But the chosen ones? They keep going. They don't let pain define them. They don't let fear stop them. They don't let doubt make their decisions. They understand that the fire they walk through is not there to destroy them. It's there to refine them. The test before the breakthrough. Here's something few people understand. Before every breakthrough, there is a test. Look at any story of greatness. Joseph was betrayed, imprisoned, and forgotten before he became a ruler in Egypt. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison before becoming a symbol of freedom and change. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company before coming back to revolutionize technology. The pattern is clear. Before elevation comes hardship. So if you feel like you're being tested, understand this. You are on the verge of something big. The chosen ones don't just survive their trials, they rise above them. Resilience, the key to overcoming. Most people think resilience is about being strong all the time. It's not. Resilience is not about never feeling tired. It's not about never feeling afraid. It's about moving forward anyway. Think of a tree in a storm. The wind howls, the rain pours, and the branches bend, but the roots stay firm. The chosen ones are like that tree. The world may throw chaos, pain, and doubt their way, but their faith keeps them standing. They don't rely on their own strength. They draw from the limitless power of God. That's why they triumph where others fall. The price of being chosen. Let's be honest. Being chosen comes with a cost. God's love is deep, powerful, and unwavering. But it's not a love that shields you from hardship. It's a love that strengthens you through it. The chosen ones walk a path that is not always easy. It's a journey of sacrifice, of relentless faith, of choosing to trust even when it doesn't make sense. But here's the promise. What's waiting on the other side is worth it. The wisdom you gain, the strength you build, the divine power you unlock. These are rewards that only the chosen ones receive. The call to stay awake. But here's something critical. You must stay awake. The journey of faith is not passive. It's not about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It requires attention, discipline, and obedience. The world is full of distractions, things that will try to pull you off course. Comfort, entertainment, negativity, doubt. These things will whisper, relax, take it easy. Maybe this isn't for you. But the chosen ones know the stakes are too high. They stay focused, they stay alert, because they understand that divine guidance is not just given, it's earned through obedience and faith. Final warning, will you pass the test? Now let's be real. Some of you will hear this message and do nothing. You'll feel inspired for a moment, but you won't change. You'll go back to your old patterns thinking, that was a good message, but not actually acting on it. And if that's you, you'll stay in the same place, stuck, wondering why things never change. But some of you, a small few, will take this as confirmation. You will realize that this isn't just another message. This is your wake-up call. You will start moving differently. You will start thinking differently. You will start acting differently. And because of that, your life will never be the same. The question is simple. Will you endure the fire and step into your purpose? Or will you fall away like the rest? The choice is yours. There are those who move through life differently. While others are caught in fear, doubt, and resistance, these individuals walk with an unshakable confidence. They don't struggle against life, they flow with it. They don't panic when things go wrong because they know, deep in their souls, that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. These people are not special because of their background, wealth, or status. They are special because they have passed the test, a test that most people fail. Who are they? They are the chosen ones, the 2% who surrender fully to God's will and, in doing so, unlock a power most can't even comprehend. But what does this actually mean? And more importantly, how do you become one of them? Let's break it down. 1. The power of radical trust. Most people live in fear. They worry about the future, stress over their mistakes, and constantly try to control everything around them. The chosen ones don't. They understand something most people don't. You don't have to see the full picture to trust the process. Think of it like driving through heavy fog. You can't see miles ahead, but you don't panic. You trust that the road continues. You move forward one step at a time. That's exactly how the chosen ones approach life. Even when things don't make sense, Even when they face setbacks, they trust that God's plan is leading them somewhere greater. Real-life application. Next time something doesn't go your way, whether it's a failed job interview, a relationship ending, or a financial struggle, pause. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this preparing me for?" Because every obstacle is either a lesson or a setup for something better. 2. Emotional mastery. Controlling the storm. Within the ability to stay calm in the middle of chaos is one of the most powerful traits of the chosen ones. It's not about suppressing emotions. It's about mastering them. Imagine two people stuck in traffic. One is honking, shouting, and cursing. The other is sitting peacefully, listening to music, knowing that stress won't change a thing. The situation is the same, but the reactions are completely different. This is emotional mastery. Practical advice. The next time you feel anger, fear, or stress rising, don't fight it. Observe it. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself, I control my emotions. My emotions do not control me. This simple shift will set you apart from 98% of people who are constantly ruled by their reactions. 3. The magnetic energy of the chosen ones. Have you ever met someone who just radiates something different? They don't even have to say much. People are simply drawn to them. This isn't luck. It's the result of deep spiritual alignment. When you fully trust God's plan, master your emotions, and move with purpose, your energy changes. You become magnetic. You stop chasing people, opportunities, and approval because you attract them instead. Real-life example. Think about people like Martin Luther King Jr., Mother Teresa, or even modern-day spiritual leaders. They didn't beg for attention. They didn't force people to listen. Their energy spoke for itself, and the same can happen for you. 4th manifestation, the power to shape reality. One of the most incredible gifts of the chosen ones is their ability to manifest. This isn't just about thinking positive. It's about understanding that your thoughts create your reality. Here's how it works. When you believe something is possible, your brain starts looking for ways to make it happen. When you focus on success instead of fear, your energy shifts, and the world responds. When you act as if your dreams are already unfolding, doors start opening that once seemed impossible. Practical exercise. Try this. For the next 30 days, instead of saying, "I hope this happens," say, "This is happening for me." Speak it. Write it down. Believe it. Watch how your world starts to shift. 5. Direct connection with God, the ultimate gift. The chosen ones don't just believe in God, they walk with Him. Their faith isn't just something they practice on Sundays. It's a daily, living relationship. They talk to God, and they hear Him speak back. This is not superstition. This is spiritual reality. Real-life advice. If you want to deepen your connection with God, spend time in stillness every day, whether through prayer, meditation, or journaling. Ask for guidance, and then pay attention. Sometimes God speaks through intuition, a random conversation, or even a coincidence that isn't really a coincidence. Trust that the answers are already within you. You just need to listen. 6. Mastery over the natural world. This is where things get truly incredible. When the chosen ones align completely with God's will, even nature responds to them. This might sound impossible, but history is filled with stories of spiritual figures who calmed storms, walked on water, and influenced the elements. Now, does this mean you'll be summoning lightning with your hands? Probably not. But it does mean that your presence will shift the energy around you. You will notice that animals, people, and even the environment respond to your state of being. Walk into a room with calm authority, and people will notice. Bring peace wherever you go, and watch how even tense situations soften. This is divine power in action. Closing. The final test. Becoming one of the chosen is not about waiting for a sign. It's about making the choice right now to live differently, to trust instead of fear, to respond instead of react, to influence instead of chase, to listen to God instead of seeking answers from the world. Most people will never take this path. They will stay stuck in doubt, worry, and hesitation. But the 2%, the chosen ones, they will rise. The question is, will you be one of them? Thank you for watching. If you found this video interesting, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Until next time.